ETH, we start with 1 hour chart. You want to see how we can look for trade. First of all, I want to refer to my last analysis when the price was exactly within this move. We mentioned with the breakout of the previous stop, we need to know that the price can drop. Anyway, after the previous, we get this one after the breakout of this top, but there was a continuation and this is the sharp move we get it. Okay, now we want to see whether the price can continue or we can look for reversal. All right, because as what we expected, the price dropped. There was opportunity to look for buy from here. I didn't update because I was expecting to price because still I was waiting for the price to drop, and this is what we get. Okay, it didn't drop that much, but as what we expected, the price drop. Now we want to see whether what's the next. In this case, we move to daily chart, and right now, as what we expected, the price we mentioned we want to see because we mentioned there is a possibility this one turned to bigger flat, and as we can see, if we put our line here, the price couldn't tag or break the previous top. Okay, almost near to the previous top. That's why now we want to see what's the next. Whether we can put this one as a flat, and this is the start of the down move, or we can expect to get the correction here for continuation. Mostly, if we get the correction here, we can look for continuation, and we are more interested to look for buy. But right now, based on daily chart, we don't have any confirmation. And the only thing is, if you want to look for buy, first of all, we should know that we buying at the top of this flat, and the price haven't broke the previous top. And beside that, the possibility of the price give us one more drop. All right. Now we want to see what's the next. We move to forward chart, and as we can see, we have these lines. Even I was keep highlighting buying with the breakout of any of the either the top or low is not really good idea. As you can see, the price broke, they start to consolidate and drop. Okay, because I mentioned the lines they are indicative. We're looking for the flat, and we had the internal flat. The price give us one move up. It couldn't break the top, drop. Okay, but we adjust the lines here. We put the one here, and right now, okay, mostly if the price start to correct within this, then from there we can see we want to see the breakout of this, whether we call it waves or anything. Okay, but how we can look for trade, because we mentioned if the price cannot break the previous top, we can expect this one turn to a deeper correction similar to what we have here. We can put this one as a flat in relative to this. Okay, we want to see whether we can get this one or not. That's mean we want to see whether we can look for buy or not. Okay, but the only thing is the way the price drop is really sharp. Based on 1 hour chart, we see the correction here. That means still we can expect the price to drop some more. And based on forward chart, we don't have any trade set up to look for buy, and since the price couldn't break the previous top, we cannot refer to the indicators. Then we move to 1 hour chart. Okay, and right now we see this correction, the price drop. We had internal correction, and what we see here, first we want to see how we can see the chart. Look at the chart. When we have this kind of the corrective move in relative to the sharp move, we can expect the price to drop. Okay, simply we can look for the internal flat. Most of the chart times we have the running flat, and the way is reversing is very corrective. Then correct when we have this kind of the move, mostly we can expect the price to drop. That's why if anyone wants to look for buy, we need to see the sharp move, flag, or correction. We confirm this correction is not going to give us one more any drop. Okay, then how we can look for trade? For me, if I want to look for sell, I prefer this one turn to a deeper move. It gives me a confirmation that the price is not moving, it's not reversing. Then any trade setup is there based on 1 hour for a lower time frame. I can take the sell or I put my entry below here. But we should know that the sell is a short-term sell. Mostly we're looking for the reversal. And even if we want to look for reversal, we need to see the price can reverse sharply with a flag or correction to take the trade. Okay, we need to be quite careful because right now we don't have any confirmation for the price to reverse. What we have, correction for continuation. This is based on technical, and I mean technically this is what we see here. Okay, that's why if anyone wants to look for trade for buy, they should look for the reversal. And even if you refer to the indicators, we don't see any the divergence. Okay, that's why we can expect the price to give us at them drop some more before we look for reversal. Then how we look for trade, as I mentioned, right now we don't have any trade set up, and what we see here is a correction, and we can expect the price to drop. The only way Either wait for the deeper correction to get the confirmation or to put our entry below here. But what we want a price sharply drop, break and continue the price tag within the first or maximum second hours is not moving, we take out the trade. And even if you want to look for buy, wait for the reversal. What I mean, when we're talking about the reversal, we need to see the sharp move, at least correction flag, we take the trade. Okay, rather than that, we don't have any other option. And if we move to forward chart, we can expect the price to consolidate here for a longer time. If the price doesn't give us a one more drop, at least similar to what we have here. Because if we move the lines, we have two ways to look at this. Either this is the flat and this is the next one is going to give us one more drop due to the breakout of the previous top, the previous low, or this is the start of the up move and we can expect the price to drop as a corrective. We see the flat, we look for reversal. But how to confirm? Right now we cannot confirm that. The only thing is we want to see what we get from here. That's why I say right now buying or selling without the trade setup is not a really good idea. How about if this is a wedge and the price is going to consolidate within this range, then we see the sharp move either up or down. Okay, the only way to look for trade, as I mentioned, wait for this one turn to a deeper move. And even if you want to look for sell right now, the only way to put our entry below here. But one thing, how about if the price sharply tag and reverse? We need to know about that possibility. That's why I say what we have here, it doesn't give us any confirmation. The only thing is what I'm expecting. I want to see this one turn to a deeper move. I confirm with in relative to this. Then any reversal from there, we look for buy, similar to what we have been here. It's because if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for buy since the price was within this move. This is the first place, and we're looking for the here, but we didn't get a really good trade setup to look for buy unless anyone bought from here. And beside that, we mentioned the price can drop. Okay, and this is what we get. Again, right now, the only things highlight our the only things I wanted to highlight here. Whoever get the sell, they should at least move their stop loss to break even. And we just follow the chart. We want to see what we get here. Okay, and whether we can get the reversal or deeper correction for price to drop. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.